Hello class, my video thread today will focus on the importance of Puritanism in the American founding. I believe the two greatest contributions of the Puritans are in the areas of education and the importance of working hard for the advancement or the welfare of society. According to historian Mark Knoll, until after the Civil War, most educational programs in the United States, from grade schools through universities, were modeled on patterns established during the first generations of Puritan settlement. The Puritans valued education, and in 1642 they passed a law requiring parents to teach their children how to read and write. A few years later, in 1647, they passed another law called the Old Deluder-Satan Act, which required every community or town with at least 50 families to establish a school. According to this law, local towns would be responsible for financing education within their community. The Puritans believed that an educated citizenry would be able to read and understand the Bible and apply it to their everyday lives. In other words, education was viewed as a means of creating a better or a more moral society. Over time, many other colonies throughout the Americas would open schools to teach the basics of reading and writing. The idea of having a state or a community-funded public school can be attributed to them, to the Puritans. Just as the Puritans believed education would create more virtuous citizens, as a classroom teacher, I also believe it is my responsibility to help create a brighter future for our nation by helping students understand the importance of citizenship and being men and women of character. Alongside of education, the Puritans also believed in the value of hard work. According to Leland Ryken, they often spoke of a general calling and a particular calling. The general calling was the same for everyone and consists of a call to conversion and living a godly life, whereas a particular calling refers to a specific occupation or vocational call that God has placed on a person's life. As Puritan minister Thomas Manton once stated in a sermon, "Every creature is God's servant, and hath his work to do, wherein to glorify God, some in one calling, and some in another." The Puritans believed every believer should use their gifts or talents that the Lord has given them to serve Him, as well as other people. The United States was built on hard work and determination from groups like the Puritans. I believe they are a great example for us to follow, particularly in showing us that we all have an important role in creating a better world and community, as well as using our gifts, talents, and abilities to bring glory and honor to the Lord. In closing, I would like to share a verse from the Bible. 1 Peter chapter 4, verses 10 and 11 says that each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others, as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. If anyone speaks, they should do so as one who speaks the very words of God. If anyone serves, they should do so with the strength God provides, so that in all things God may be praised through Jesus Christ. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless.